Hey, I'm Paolo Nutini, and this is the 24 Hours Podcast. Take it easy.
T minus 4, 3, 2, 1.
Following is a 24 Hours podcast.
And I thought these shoes just don't suit me. Hey, I put some new shoes on and suddenly everything's right. I said, hey, I put some new shoes on and everybody's smiling. It's so inviting. No short on money, but long on time. Slowly strolling in the sweet sunshine, and I'm running late and I don't need an excuse. So I'm wearing my brand new shoes.
The CD is called These Streets. Paulo Nutini, welcome to Vancouver. How are you?
Thanks.
Now, I know you're tired. I know you're real tired. You got in at when, 5 o'clock this morning?
No, I don't know when we got in. We had to do a border cross about that time, so we had to all get up and go out.
So this is your first taste of Vancouver. What do you think?
It's nice, man. You know, I like the snow-covered mountains on the lake. It's very picturesque.
Now, when people hear your name, are they kind of surprised to hear the Scottish coming out of your mouth?
Probably.
Yeah.
Some people that are taking an educated guess with a bit of savvy probably wouldn't. But other people, yeah, they probably do.
Let's talk about your early influences, because apparently there was Drifters in the house, and then of course Benny King was an opportunity you got to play with him.
I got to do a song with him,
How
sing
cool
on
was
stage. That was an amazing moment. It was a real, it was all for fun, you know. It was for fun, but it felt amazing, you know. We left there basically with Benny King's number and said, "Give us a call if you're ever in LA."
Really?
And that was amazing.
Story goes that you owe some of your musical chops, I guess, to Karaoke Machine. Is that true?
I don't know anything to a karaoke machine really. That was just something that.
It gave you a chance to sing some songs.
Yeah, songs that are my favourite songs when I was a kid. I got them and I sang along with them. A lot of old Nat King Cole and Sinatra songs and stuff. And but as far as I think, a lot of the more about the gigging that we've been doing maybe than the karaoke machines have helped us get to where we are now. But yeah, certainly early days when I was a young kid, I liked to sing karaoke.
You must be very proud of the CD.
Yeah, I am, yeah.
And the songs, they're seemingly autobiographical in some sense. I mean, for example, songs like These Streets, when you sing that, does that take you back to Paisley, Scotland?
It more sort of takes me, it reminds me of how long I've been away from home, to be honest. It was more about being away from Paisley rather than being about Paisley, you know. And yeah, when I listen to that now, I just remember, God, it's been a long time since I've actually been home. Like for a decent length of time, you know. It's all of the stuff. I've romanticised some of the situations slightly to sort of retain some modesty for some people and stuff, you know. But they're all pretty, you know. The things that have happened to me in the last 2 to 3 years, and I've just wrote about along the way, really.
So your life experience has become the composition of your songs. Have you obviously been writing as you're on the road right now?
Yeah, I have been writing. There's not a lot, you know, there's not a lot of inspiration you get from hotels and tour buses. You got to, you see all these things and you know, you get to see them on the way in and out of buildings. So you don't want to, you know, the inspiration side of it just now is, you know, I think I need to go home. Another album's a little bit away yet, you know. We need to stop touring first, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do with another album.
And is there a chance you're going to be going home in the next little while?
I don't know. I don't think, not before the end of the year.
So it's pretty grueling on the road, but it must also be a good experience at the same time, a pretty good life experience as you get to see parts of the world that you're not used to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, you get to see them, you get a taste of them, you get this vibe, but that's it. You know, you don't generally get to see the place. Where we have seen, and you know, when we were travelling around, and the last 2 visits to Canada and Montreal and Toronto were completely, you know, what busy days. We never got to see a thing. However, you know, certain parts of America, up in Colorado, and when we went to Detroit and when we went to Texas, you know, we got some time to take it in and enjoy it.
How do you find the response from North America?
I think it's all been really positive, you know. The gigs have all sold out and everybody seems to have had a good time. But yeah, it's more just trying to fucking make sure I keep enjoying, you know, me and the boys in the band, we keep enjoying ourselves, because you know, that's there's no point in doing it if we don't. But that's, you know, that's the next thing.
I want to ask you about the thanks on the CD, because you thank those that supported you and those that pissed you off. Have you had the opportunity to hear back from any of those people, good or bad, in terms of your finished product?
I've heard from a few. I've heard from a few folk. A few folk that I've never spoke to have phoned me. So they can go away. But yeah, I've heard from a few folk just saying, you know, thanks for the shout out, thanks for the mention. That's all good, you know. I just put down the people that were on my mind, really.
Well, I know you're tired. Go sleep, but congratulations on a great CD.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
24hours.ca